Right, hello. How are you all doing? Okay, so what I'm going to do is... What I'm going to do today is work on an extra level. I spent a little time this week working on extra levels, just so we got a backlog of them. So then I can switch my focus entirely to the campaign for a bit without worrying about it. I know some people love the extra levels, others don't play them, but for the people who love them, it's not taken too long, and I've managed to grind a couple more out. So I'm currently playtesting one of them, and that is basically what we're going to be doing today. You're right, Plasma Gamer, good to have you back with us. So today we're going to be playtesting a couple of new extra levels. So without further ado, I'm just going to start, and then we can get on with things. Okay, so what I wanted to do with this one was recapture the feeling of the feeling that you got in level 1-1. Let me turn the volume up so I can hear the game music a bit better. I have my game music turned down really low. I might turn it up. Is that too loud? Actually, I can actually turn that down for you guys as well. Let me know if that's too loud. So it's the same objective as 1-1, and you're playing a wood ant colony this time. So you basically got to clear the underground. I've got it set to insane at the minute, but I haven't made any. I haven't actually done the difficulty settings yet for this level. So what I'll basically do is change some of the tile surface to be removed on easier difficulties. It's the mortar wood ants. Though I'm open to
The battle has begun.
oh dear, my soldier wasn't there. Saber.
The Queen is in imminent danger.
Don't think this run's gone too well. It was my fault. But this is on insane mode at the minute. Try again. The start of this is actually really hard on insane mode because you've just got these 3 black ants, but one of them's level 3. There's a level 3, level 2, and level 1. And you've got barely any resources to deal with them. Make sure there's eggs on everything. Actually, I want that egg replaced as well before I go for the attack. There we go. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. You stay there. That's it. Attack the level 3 one. That's a good one to attack. If we can get the level 3 one out. There we go. The respawn should be able to deal with everything else. haven't got enough cash to respawn it. It's alright.
The ants must protect.
I still
the
think
queen.
we'll be okay because they've got such low health. I reckon the respawning workers will be able to deal with it. Yeah, you are right. I shouldn't really be engaging them out in the open. There's respawning worker. Actually, they might not be able to deal with it, thinking about it. No, maybe not. Try again. Right, I'll use the choke point. But also you've got to grab the food. It's quite important that you grab some resources. If I turn combat off at first, that might do the trick. Okay. So aim, grab resources, get back. Loot, get back, everyone back, everyone back.
The battle has begun.
Right, got enough resources now, hopefully. The eggs have been replaced a few times now.
The ants must protect.
Yes,
the
get the
queen.
egg to that one. There we go. Then we'll be fine this time. The queen will tank the damage. There's probably some better way of managing that, but I think people approaching this level for the first time are going to need to explore before they accept a few defeats on exploring. I actually don't think the level's going to be too bad. I think I might end up having to make it harder eventually. But maybe I'm wrong. I've tested the level a few times, and remember this is on insane, and well, I've tested it up to a certain point a few times. I haven't actually got through it yet, and it's about 50-50 whether I survive the first bit. I say that, maybe it's more like 20% I survive it, but on harder game modes I'm planning to have less enemy ants there. There's actually some free resources here. I've used scale levels as well on the tile surface, so for the first time the tile surface can be of a higher scale level, so not everything is things are
This
often more
colony must
dangerous than
remain
you'd
small
think.
for now. Food is too scarce to support greater numbers.
Yeah, it was partly RNG there. It wasn't entirely though. I was turning on and off attack.
The ants must fight.
So they managed to get I mean, it was you could say it was RNG that he managed to survive getting through the ants. Slightly RNG, but it was. I definitely affected the RNG. It wasn't entirely RNG. Right. If my memory serves, this area is not too bad. I'm going to get a small food area, but I'm not going to go over the top. I need to get let my workers replace the eggs. Well, I know it's not impossible. I've got past it a few times. It's a hard start, but it is on insane. I think people will need multiple attempts to get past the start. But it's only the start, so restarting is not exactly a big issue.
The ants will fight to the death.
Let's get some more tanks. After I've got a bit more food, I guess. Right, that's an adult. Doubles coat shorts adult, so I probably don't want to go that way just yet. That's connected to this, so that's not free food. That looks like free food, but I'd have to get to it. I think that's free food. Okay. Okay. Right, I've got a few tanks now, so I can leave my workers to be workers. Level 2.
The ants must defend themselves.
Level 2 black ants. Should be alright against that. I suppose the respawns anyway will help deal with it. Yeah, it's fine. No problems. Right. Like I say, I think that is free food. Okay. Right, let's do this area then. And then that area. I think I've got enough to deal with this now.
The ants will fight to the death.
Yeah. All good. Hello, how are you doing? I'm good, thank you. I'm just running some tests on some couple of extra levels I've put together this week. Basically balancing them at the minute, so deciding if they're too hard or too easy. This one's the very beginning of this one's really hard on Insane, but I don't think it's
The battle has
I
begun.
think these are scale level 2, so they're probably harder than they look. Still, they're pretty easy. And this one's scale level 3, I think. May have spent too much cash there, but we will see. I don't think this one's going to be that bad. He's definitely bigger than normal.
The ants must fight.
Nope. That guy seemed bugged. I need to check that actually. That shouldn't happen. Let me jot that down. Line of sight seems to be breaking wood ants. Okay, so okay, I think these are quite high scale level, but I think they're just slave maker ants. No, black ants. And they're just black ants. But there is some good food there. Let's see on the minimap. I don't think these are too bad. These are probably a good bet for the next place to go. I think they're slave makers. Yeah. Level 2 slave makers.
The ants must fight.
Definitely think Insane Mode's going to need a fair few more creatures. Actually, that one's probably alright now.
The battle has begun.
Yep, easy peasy. Right. Yeah, the slave makers are a bit funny because they're.
The ants must fight.
I mean, I think they become really good value at level 3. Oh god, okay, these are a lot harder than I thought they'd be. Okay, let's regroup. Some of my melee ones have got to the front there, so... No, that was fine. Wasn't too bad. I'm getting wood ants at level 3 now, so things are going to snowball a bit now.
The ants must fight. The workers have done all they can to prepare this brood chamber.
Happy New Year, Huff. I think this year has been an interesting start already. To say the least. Right, I think they're pretty bad. I'm gonna have to start heading into some areas I didn't want to head into. Okay.
The battle has begun.
I think these are at a higher scale level, but doesn't seem like they're that bad. You know what I could do to make the game harder and harder game modes as well, is I could just up the scale level of everything. Just a thought. That'd be a nice easy way of increasing the difficulty.
The workers have done all they can to improve these food stores.
Right. I believe this. Well, I know this is the fun. This is a funnel web area, so. And I've scaled the stats up of this one. Don't think it's going to be too bad though, because I only think I scaled them up a little bit. They work, at least.
The battle has begun.
Oh, look at that. A massive bug.
The colony is starving. There's not enough food to feed
That must
the
have been done
brood.
recently. Don't keep running in there. Pointless. God, these find it so hard to kill funnel webs. Line of sight's been broken. I don't know why. No. Don't keep running in there. Just wasting my food. There's definitely a bug with the line of sight now. It didn't used to do that. That is new. That's something to know. Funnel webs don't deal with wood ants don't deal with funnel webs very well at all. What do I do now? That's funnel webs. This isn't, so maybe try this area. But I think there's too many. I think I've scuppered myself there by losing so much food. Maybe I can sneak some food here. Turn combat off. Actually, let's bring my workers as well. Well, my thought of how you'd actually handle it.
The ants will fight to the death.
Is by turning attack off. Get right next to it. There we are. Got some food. Turning attack off. Get right next to it, like literally. In its area, and then turn attack back on, so it's not moving. Interesting puzzle. If I like this, so attack's off. Food gather off. Wait till we all get in and attack. There you are. See, that's how you do it. It's going to be an interesting puzzle for people. I wanted to go back to the feel of level 1-1 with this one. So the idea is that it feels like the original levels. I think the way this level's feeling at the minute, it feels somewhere between normal and hard mode. So I'm going to need to up the difficulty, I think, for... Right. I don't think this bit's going to be easy, by the way. Because I think the big ones... I think the big ones scale level 3. So it's going to be pretty tough.
The ants must fight.
Go. But maybe it won't be. Maybe it'll be dead easy because I've got the... I mean, it's killing everything in... Oh, not everything, actually. Yeah, got it. All good. Yeah, okay. I'm going to make some notes as I go. Scale up all for hard and insane. I've got loads of resources there. I think I'm going to have to throw in some more creatures as well.
The workers have done all they can to prepare this brood chamber.
Yeah, similar to that, like New Home Roofer Edition. Oh, full on food again. I'm taking my time with this because it's the level, much like 1-1. You're not rushed to do it. If I upgrade that, that'll allow me to upgrade these two. I'm still unsure whether we want that. Whether highway should be adding more than 1 point. Because they kind of allow you to get around the... Right, so break into here next. I don't think these are going to be hard at all now, based on what I'm feeling with the scale levels. I think these are level 3 scale, level 3
has begun.
So they should be fairly dangerous black ants, but again, it's just the scale levels aren't. I thought they'd have more of an impact than they are having. But I guess when wood ant colonies get big in the game, they become incredibly dangerous with the mortars. I think these are the same, by the way, so this one should be quite a challenge. So I'll make sure I've got some cash in reserve for this.
The battle has begun.
Just the wood ants, they do so much melting. So this is the queen from the nest level. Oh, she didn't drop any food. I thought she'd have food on death. Maybe I can give her food. Ooh. Okay, so the funnel webs haven't faded out. It's alright. I've got some things that I need to work on. Right, where's my forces?
The battle has begun.
Oh, okay. I freed two sides at the same time, so that wasn't intended, but the spider was only little. I think we're alright. I don't think I'm going to struggle at all. I definitely think I need to up the difficulty. Guess I should start rushing through the level now if I don't think I'm going to struggle.
The workers have done all they can to prepare this brood chamber.
I think today, by the way, is going to consist of me testing the two levels out, making some notes, and then I might make a few changes, but I don't think I'm going to rerun the tests. Also, we want I want to get these levels into some testers' hands to see what they think, in case I need to change the difficulty settings. As I'm not the best person to judge things like easy and insane. There's a tile bug. I've reported a few of these to Matt. I found loads of them today. It's just a mess up of the masking. John, about the bug you had with the wood ant mortars and funnel web spiders a few minutes ago, I have seen this happen a few times in the past. It looks like wood ant mortars lose line of sight and targeting range. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what's happening. I thought we dealt with it at some point, but maybe something that's been recently changed has broke it again. Probably. I'm pretty sure that's what's happening as well, half.
The battle has begun.
Yeah, I'm at melting point now. Everything is just melting before me. Feel my wrath.
The workers have done all they can to improve these food stores.
Right, so again, I need to open it up, move to these, then turn combat back on.
The ants must defend themselves. The colony is starving. There's not enough food to feed the new brood.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Am I getting the super mages? I had something planned for the adventure level, which involved because adventure's a bit like fictional. It's not actually probably best going this way now. It's not really grounded in realism as the adventure level, so I still haven't finished that one. It was such a big project. I will come back to it at some point, but I don't want to spend too much time on it. Just realised I got these on the wrong way. What's bugged? Oh, mortars.
The workers have done all they can to prepare this brood chamber.
I am gonna need to make it a lot harder for harder game modes. This is feeling way too easy. Like, even with the scale levels in, this is feeling really easy. Obviously I know what each pack of creatures is, which will make it easier, but I still think this is too easy. I mean, knowing what each pack of creatures is just a learning thing, right? Once you've tried the level a few times, everyone will know what. Although these kind of levels are about that. Basically, once you know the order to do things, you should crack the level. Right, I think that's a big mole cricket there. I think the scaling of the tile surface really improved these kind of levels, because you can now make an educated guess on which areas are best to attack. Yeah, that one's bigger than the others.
To the death.
Still not doing much damage though. get more food.
The battle has begun.
Level 3 slave makers. Stop getting food, there's no point. We don't need any more food. I should just be able to walk into the front door now. This pack might be a little bit difficult because it's 3 big beach tiger beetles and then a really big one. Well, though, like I say, the scale level doesn't seem to be making too much difference. I can melt anything at this point. I think I really do need to put up the scale level on harder modes. That's a good point, though. I don't want to up the scale level of everything, because the first starting creatures definitely don't need the scale level increased. I have an idea of how I can deal with that, actually. Actually, this final bit, I probably want to stand back. I'd rather take them on where I had a good line of sight. Oh.
This Formica Fusca colony has now established itself as a rising power in the Undergrowth.
Yeah.
Soon
That's
their
level
territory
1-1.
will need to expand
So
above
that
ground,
you see it. So
where new
victory
challenges await.
victory and defeat dialogue
For the
removed.
time being, however, the Queen is safe.
Formicarium rewards removed. Final. Looks like I didn't actually win. Yeah, I'm dead.
The colony is starving. There's not enough food to feed the new brood.
Well, there we go. Final attack.
The Queen is in imminent danger.
You think? Final attack needs to be killed for victory. Right then. Let's do some of this stuff. Okay, so the line of sight issue with the wood ants is one of them is more troubling. I'm not going to deal with that now. That's going to require some technical look at the back end, but okay, so queen food on death. You know what? She doesn't need to be there. We don't need a queen. Let's move on. These levels are meant to be quick to make. I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, so some of the start creatures. Right. Right, this bool, I want it just to be a functional bool for general use. But maybe I should name it for what I'm going to use it now. Okay, so what my thought is that some of these I don't want to just generically scale up. Like these starting ones, because they're hard enough. And a couple of the early ones. I think if there's any more which are basically the stuff that gets you going at the beginning of the game. I think these ones as well. You know what I'm also going to do is do it to all woodlouse and woodworm ones by default. Because I don't think a more difficult woodworm is particularly useful to anyone. Okay, it's not actually on the tile surfer it's going to happen, but it's going to be itself. I don't know what it's doing. It's doing something. I'm going to get myself a coffee and I'll be right back. So don't go anywhere. We've got a different level to try in a second. So once I've implemented some of these changes to this one. Back in a sec. Right, where were we? Right, are we moving again? Yes, we are. Okay, so there's a bunch of things that need sorting on this level, but first of all, I'm going to deal with the difficulty stuff. I haven't actually done anything difficulty-wise yet. So we'll do that. Okay. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to right, so an easy and normal, it's going to be none. Both of those, no scale levels get added at all. However, on hard and insane, if something's scale level 1, on hard, if something's scale level 1, it gets 1 level added. If it's scale level 2, it gets 1 level added. And if it's scale level 3, it gets 2 levels added. No, it gets 1 level added. So, okay. And then on insane, 1, 3, 4. Okay, so insane might be too hard there. That might be way too hard. Essentially, what I'm going to do I'm going to go through the tile surface. If prevent difficulty scaling is false, then prevent difficulty scaling is false, then we're going to scale the difficulty. What do you know? So nothing should be level 0. At level 1, we're going to set the creature scale level to its current scale level. plus yeah, insane might be absolutely nuts there. What this will do is take something that's scale level 3 or 4 or 5 and turn it into 7, 8 or 9. And scale levels at those points are mad. So we'll see. Plus the idea is that the harder creatures get much harder, the medium creatures get a bit harder, and the close by creatures get slightly harder. The theory is that the difficulty in the game's exponential, so the more ants you get, the massively easier it gets exponentially. So the harder creatures need to become massively harder. God, what a mess. Okay. So that should do that. Okay, so the funnel web fade outs on death. I clearly haven't rigged something up correctly for this one. This is the first time I tried to balance this level, by the way. The other level I have already had an attempt at balancing, although I haven't completed it yet on hard mode, so I haven't finished balancing it, so we'll have to see how we do. Okay, so with the regarding the funnel webs, I think the issue is I've linked this to the detection area. However, I think the detection area is meant to be linked to the nests. Yeah, nest actors. That's the issue. I think that is the issue. And there's a remove when spider dead tick box on the detection area as well. Okay, cool. You're making popcorn. Okay, so that should deal with the funnel web issue. Okay. Victory and defeat. These are stuff from 1-1. Oh, this is achievements. That shouldn't be here. Challenge warning, don't need that. Ping map, don't need that. Check achievements, don't need that. I've only just made that one. Okay, so this is the thing that's doing the check on the victory. It checks the tile surfers, but also the spawned enemies. I probably haven't added the spawned enemies into anything. I think this is the spawned enemies, so I think literally all I need to do when an enemy spawns, add it to an array. Getting rid of the audio on victory and defeat. There's a bunch of narration functions here as well that probably just need to be got rid of, because in these extra levels there's no narration. Oh, all it is some variables that aren't being used. And there's the narration function which isn't needed anymore. I think that's that. Okay. Vision defeat dialogue removed. Okay. Former carrier reward removed. Yep, just done that. Final thanks be called for victory. Yep, done that as well. Okay, I think that's all of that. What I'm gonna do is let me just check something. Is the defeat animation alright? If the defeat animation's alright, I'll just leave it to see if any of you get through and dig this for me. No, they can't. Is the answer.
The ants must protect the queen.
Kill her, burn her.
The queen is in imminent danger.
This is good fun. I love watching your queen get slaughtered. Regicide. I love regicide. Well, the defeat action's definitely not okay. Ending. Anims. Fixed. Okay. Not going to worry about it for now. We're going to move on. So I've still got something I need to do. But it's nearly there. It's really nearly there. Really nearly. So we're going to move to the other level. The Culling. Right, so this one is a level with a surface. I think it's the only level in the game with a surface where you play black ants. Okay, so the objective is correct there. That is the plan. Okay, so I'll show you briefly. Okay, so there's aphid, a couple of aphid farms around the place, but there's also so what's going on is these are packs of enemies, and they will build up slowly as the day goes on. Then when it gets to night time, they will attack. So the idea is, if you don't oh yeah, the objective, sorry, yeah, the objective says survive survive night 6. Let me just check. I've got my frame rate cap on. Ah. This will probably smooth things out on the stream, by the way. Oh god, I can't remember how I did this.
This colony must remain small for now. Food is too scarce to support greater numbers.
Okay, the first night isn't too bad at all, but it doesn't stay like that for long. That I don't think I'm going to do very well here because I've let myself get behind a bit. There isn't saving, but I timed the days and nights, so the mission should last about 45 minutes. It's not as long as it sounds. And night, if you kill all the creatures that attack you at night, it whizzes through to the next day. It's really not as long as it sounds, actually. There's another graphical bug. It's already becoming night now. I should probably try and kill one pack of them before night sets in, because having 8 of them attack at the same time is not going to be easy to deal with at this point. That's fine. Oh no. Sorry, this beach tiger beetle larvae by the aphid points, so you can't really grab them straight away. You need to build up to it. If you're wondering why I'm making multiple groups of ants, by the way, it's because I'm going to need to defend the aphids at some point. And there's more than one group of aphids, so... I should make the music change when night comes in. Okay. One sec, I want a better pad than this. I'm just using a scrap pad that I've got lying around. Actually, I should be using my... You have a working pad. Okay, so what have I said so far? What was I about to write down? That's why I need to have my pad immediately at hand, because I forget it so quickly. If I were to fight the enemies as late... Oh, I got it. Night. Night music. When the attack starts. With max intensity. Okay, so that means if I were to fight the enemies as late as possible, it would give me more time to gather food. Yes, but it's not always possible. The packs build up at random locations on the map, and quite a few of them include blocking the aphid farms. So the aphid farms are your only source of food other than the underground food and killing enemies. So you actually find that I found that in later game I was struggling to decide whether I just wanted to hunt enemies and get the food from them rather than actually bother with the aphid farms. So also, if you let the packs of enemies build up too big, it can be impossible to kill them, like, because they just grow and grow and grow as the day goes on. So often what you want to do is kill the packs whilst they're small. So there's 4, I think. 4 spawn points. I know there's one there. 1, somewhere around here. There. And there's one there. And one there. So yeah, the attack is coming in now. This is just the first night. First night's actually really easy compared to the rest of it. Possibly shouldn't have spent my cash just as the attack was coming in. That was perhaps a bit foolish. Ah, but of course I've just had a load more cash injected, so nothing to worry about. I think it's the third night that becomes really hard. Okay, time to build a food store. Also, you have to remember you only have black ants in this, which makes a big difference to the difficulty because you haven't got the extra damage you get from range. It makes a big difference. Debating whether I actually want to do that. Right, if I turn combat off, I might just be able to accept a couple of deaths. Yeah, that was a good call. You better be quick. Yeah, I was going to say. That's not going to end well for you. So yeah, there's definitely stuff I want to do with music. Because I think that could really help the... Oh, that's workers. That's their soldiers. Oh, might as well kill those, actually. Right, let's try and take on these a bit. I can't just keep losing ants to them. Try and do a little bit of damage each time I'm here. You know what I might do actually is do some more clearing out of the underground. There's still quite a lot that I haven't done yet. I need to reduce some of these packs soon. Those little spiders are really easy unless you let them unless you let them get into your base, in which case they spread out and they wipe out your workers. So they're nothing to worry about unless you let them get in. I've got a hermit crab pack and yeah, I need to be more careful. Right, let's try and take out these. If I take out these and then the spiders, I think we'll be okay taking on three little hermit crabs. But they are, like I say, don't underestimate the enemies in this because you're only black ants. Your damage is limited. Yeah, the night's drawing in. But I might be able to take them on just on the surface of the...
The ants must defend themselves.
This is why the level's called The Culling, by the way.
The colony is starving. There's not enough
God,
food
what have I
to
done?
feed the
What have I
new
done?
brood.
I've spent too much food. Cancel. Can I cancel? Is it too late to cancel? It's too late to cancel. I might have messed myself up there. Okay. Not done a very good job with the aphid farms. Oh, here they come. They're coming. Ah, I've let them in, haven't I? I've let them in. Ah, rubbish.
The ants must protect the queen.
They'll have done a lot more damage than they should have done. Right, I've got 2 little hermit crabs left to kill. I've got enough food, so it shouldn't be an issue. In fact, I'm going to wait for them to come to me. In the meantime, we'll go harvest. In fact, you go harvest that. Group 1, stay with me. We're going to try and kill them right next to the food store. Go, charge!
The ants must fight.
Just getting a better surround on them. Right, we're okay at this level, this night. But I don't think many of the aphids are alive anymore. Oh, by the way, yeah, I've reduced the food on hard. I think just on hard and insane, the food gets reduced. This is hard. It's set to hard at the minute. Right. See, if I check the surface now, the night will be rushing through because... Right. This day, I'm going to try and... I'm going to try and take the aphid farms. You see what difference the having a level balance makes? Because I'm really tense at the minute. Because this level's way more balanced. Okay, let's make it. Oh, looks like we got a pack here as well. Okay. There's barely anything left. But if I hold it for a little bit, the aphids will recover.
The ants must defend themselves.
This is good actually, because it means I can keep a pack cold. Okay, we've got a hermit crab there. Another one. Oh, that's one joining the other hermit crab, I think. That's 2 of the packs. And there's another one. There's a Devil's Coach Horse adult pack. So I can keep this one down. Go, 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 charge. As much damage as you can get into it. Charge. The problem is that, yeah, okay, back up. They're affecting my ability to fight these effectively. Okay. This is going to be my main group. Some of these others are just going to be aphid defenders. Oh, get rid of them. Get rid of them now. There'll be none left if I don't get rid of these. I think there's only 3 aphids at the minute anyway at this. Right, we should be able to finish this one off now. Did I kill it? I didn't kill it, did I? Come on, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. Right, how are the packs doing? Okay, 3 hermit crabs, 2. Ah, spiders. Rubbish. Okay. We're gonna need to deal with the spiders. I haven't got enough to deal with these. They're small spiders, but I don't think I've got enough. Maybe if I can get one at a time. No, no such luck.
The ants will fight to the death.
Well, might have enough actually. It's gonna be close. Oh, thank goodness. Well done. Getting rid of the spiders is important because of what they do in the nest, the havoc they wreak. Oh, that pack of crabs is looking dangerous. At least crabs are slow, eh? Some of the aphids are recovering now. Oh no, not the aphids. Anything but the aphids. Oh, I still didn't kill it. Right, I need to upgrade some of the black ants. Okay, it's fighting time. I think it's just those two groups, and they're both going to be coming via the same route, so... you stay there, actually. But you can have combat back on as well. You can perhaps deal with the ladybirds. Actually, I want one of those packs back downstairs to help with the inevitable death that's about to happen. Okay, I think that went quite well. That did go quite well. And I'm holding the... Okay, this is good. This is actually really good. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to die at the next night. I do not feel in control of this play at all. Oh, what did I just do that for?
The colony is starving. There is not enough food to feed the new brood.
Quick, come harvest. Yeah, I've let the aphids go. Okay.
The workers have done all they can to prepare this brood chamber.
Right. Beach tiger beetles.
The ants must defend themselves.
Only little ones, but... What else have we got? Medium beach wolf spiders. Medium hermit crabs. Devil's coach horse adult. Right, I'm gonna leave my two packs there to defend that, but we're gonna go. So okay, hang on.
The workers have done all they can to improve these food stores.
That's fine. That one's going well. Might try and take out that medium hermit crab next. Oh, little spiders again. Oh no. Okay. Good. Right, I've got 2 packs being culled fairly effectively at the minute.
The workers have done all they can to prepare this brood chamber.
My resource situation's actually not too bad. Get them. Stop them. Fortunately, I think that's messed that up. I'm going to need to be in place to deal with those baby spiders. Oh, they're right near the edge. I might be able to deal with them outside the nest. There we... I might end up sacrificing my... Oh, they've moved back. This isn't... I'm not doing very well there at all. I'm barely making a dent. I need some level 3s. And, oh god, I don't think I could have messed this up worse. I've basically got no income at the minute. Right, may as well club together and see what we can take out then. That's that one gone. Over it. Ah, losing all my workers. Workers go up there, gather that. This might be a bad idea actually. I think we're too close to the attack coming in. I think I need to get back to my nest. Because these are just going to sprint in. And so will the bigger beech wolf spider. There's a medium one as well. Which is going to cause me a lot of trouble. So I haven't been reading chat for a bit. If lives matter. More hermit crabs found in this. I see an exploit. Send workers with attack off at the last few enemies of the night to keep them busy. All the rest of your ants gather food. Yeah, there's if you could hold an enemy in an attack state, you could potentially, I guess, harvest for a lot longer. Maybe I should do a cut off. Yeah, I guess if you did that on the first night, could hold the enemies at bay for ages. I mean, you'd be losing a bit of food from the workers, but you'd probably be able to make that back. Yeah, I hadn't thought about that. Because you've got an infinite food resource in the game, in the level, with the aphid farms. I have to think about ways of preventing the exploit. Maybe I don't know. That wouldn't be easy to do. Tell you now, that wouldn't be easy to do. But maybe it doesn't need to be easy to do. Looks like the attack's coming in now anyway.
Themselves.
I don't think I'm going to survive this.
The ants must protect the queen.
No, I'm out of resources already.
The colony is starving. There's not enough food to feed the new brood.
It's just mayhem when spiders get in. Rip. Right, I'll have a think about that exploit, Hoff.
The ants must protect the queen.
Oh, look, I've got some workers up here. But there we go. That's the concept of this level. I've got... After this night, there's 2 more nights to survive. I think I got past that once. And then was wiped out by the next one. This one probably still needs a bit more balance. I don't know, actually. This is probably right for hard. Although, I'm not sure what the final waves will feel like. To remember, because you're black ants, like beach tiger beetles with their AoE, and devil's coach horse adults with their AoE are quite devastating, and you don't really have anything hugely powerful to come back at them with. So I'll note down to have a think about the possible exploit. Maybe what I could do is limit the night time. Yeah, the camera movement on defeat animation is working, thankfully. So if I give it a time limit, then the next day starts anyway. Then if you did try and hold them for too long, you would just get you just end up getting overwhelmed. But yeah, worth thinking about. Okay, so yeah, there's 3 new extra levels on the way now, which should they'll be releasing monthly for the next few months. I will be running a test with them beforehand, where I'll get people to test all of them, so we can get the difficulty right, and let me know of any exploits and whatnot, and I'll try and get them fixed before I make the patch for all systems. So yeah, thanks for joining me today. Been fun as always. See you next time. And I'll be around on Discord, obviously. See you next week. Hang on, before we go, I'm just gonna have a quick chat about what's been going on, because I haven't done that yet today because I've been playing so much. It's all been playtesting today. So I'm gonna have a look at the source code, and we'll have a quick chat about what we've been up to in the past week. So roughly around the 8th. Let's have a quick look. Okay, so Liam's been working on the Titan movement, making tweaks and fixing bugs. So the Titan combat is actually really close now. So that's where you can climb on creatures and attack them whilst you're on top of them. But it also means the creatures climb off as well when they're finished attacking, or jump off if they have to. So the Titan attack system is very close. He's been doing some more debugging on bridge building for the fire ants. I've been making the enemy of my enemy map. I also fixed a crash, and I've been making the culling map and occupation map. So I've made these 3 maps over the past week and a bit. Small changes to bridge dismounting. Okay, so it's more tweaks and Titans and whatnot. Okay, so what Matt's been working on assets, but this is something of interest. What he's been doing is he's been making a creature from the Fire Ant update, and then a creature from the following update afterwards, because we're intending to create these. We're creating these 2 updates simultaneously. So Matt's been making the creatures, one from one and one from the other. So the ones that we're showing in the screenshot Saturdays and that, and you'll see a new one tomorrow in the screenshot Saturday. They're from the Fire Ant update, but he's also working on ones from the final update as well. So he's created 2 different species of ants. He's actually modelled the ants that you'll play as in the final missions. It's in the first pass of those, and he's created some ants that you don't play as in the Fire Ant levels. And he's also put in something that might fix the combat lock issue that some people have with animations, where if you're not looking at them. That it locks. It only happens for some people. Anyway, so that's what we've been up to in the last week. In the coming week, we'll continue to work on the Fire Ant update. I'm going to go back to once I've polished up these extra levels, and I've created a build. I'm going to be going back to working on the Formicarium level, the next tier Formicarium level, which is what I was working on before. And also bug fixes. I'm hoping to get the patch that'll have all these extra levels in finished by the end of the month. I'm hoping to run a test next week with it, so we'll see. Right. Oh yeah, you get the screenshot Saturday previews on Discord, don't you? So yeah, thanks very much for joining me, and I will see you next time. It's a wrap.